Board. Okay, well, good morning, everyone. I'm sure that we're all excited about today's presentation. I'm happy and excited that we're going to have one of our top producing agents in our company share some of her tips and tricks and resources on building our business through relationships. So we're very pleased and happy to have with us today Connie Kersey from RE/MAX of Cherry Hill in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Good morning, Connie. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Great. So Connie, could you just give us like a few, a couple of minutes of like your background as to how you got into real estate and
Sure.
what you really love about it, and then go ahead. I know you have a great presentation for us today.
Okay, so for me, I actually got into the business 32 years ago. I was only in it for a couple years, got out of it, went back into it 17 years ago. So for the last 17 years, I've been a full-time agent. I just got into the Buffini system almost 5 years ago. It's completely transformed my business. So that's why I want to share some great information with you guys today. What do I love about this business? Probably the relationships that I built. That means a lot to me. Seeing those first-time home buyers get their first house, or those people downsizing and knowing that all their memories and they're moving away, and how much it means to them to be able to personalize that transaction for them. And one of the things I always loved about this business was negotiating, trying to get them the best deal. So all that fun stuff that we all love to do every day. So today we're going to talk about building your business through relationships. I have lots of free stuff that everybody can use. I have 4 focus points. One is giving back to clients and community, staying in contact so relationships become referrals, free resources, and being the source of information for your clients. So the first thing I wanted to do is share something I've been doing weekly. So every week I reach out to a small business owner that I know, and I let them know what I'm going to do, and I want to offer my clients free services. So for this email, as you can see, I sponsored a gym owner. So I've known Jared for probably about 7 or 8 years. Obviously his gym is closed right now, so he is giving Zoom workouts to all of his clients. So I sent this email out to my clients, and I picked about 5 questions off of the internet, fun fitness facts. And I put the quiz there, and I let my clients know that the first 2 winners would receive a free Zoom workout with Jared. So I've been doing this now, this will be week number 4. I'm getting such an incredible response. Obviously, the small business owners, they love it because they're getting business out of it, but my clients love it. And what's really nice is last week I had done oil changes from Matthews Automotive. And that was actually the biggest response I got to the quiz. And I picked some fun car facts, and I included that in the email. But people are not only using the service, the free service, but they're continuing to use these services. The first week I had done a $50 gift card to Andreotti's Catering. So now not only did those people get a free dinner, but they're continuing to use Andreotti's. So it's not just a one shot for this small business owner. They're getting continued business out of it. They're getting new clients. Now the response I'm getting from my clients, it's absolutely phenomenal. I'm getting emails back. Of course you have the people that they think the quiz is great. They have fun with it. They're happy to win a prize. But I have a lot of people just reaching out saying, wow, thank you so much for thinking of us. You're always so thoughtful. What's really neat is, I would say at least once a week when I do this, I get somebody that will reach out. They won't mention the little quiz or the small business or anything. They'll just say, hey, Connie, can you get me info on this house? We're thinking about making a move. So the contact, the communication, it's so worthwhile. What it's really doing is building my business. It's making my relationship stronger with my clients. It's setting me apart from people. It's helping the community. It's helping my clients. And it's showing them that there's value to me besides just real estate. It's more than just a transaction. It's a relationship. So again, it's a great idea. This is going to be in the packet that we'll probably post on Facebook or something. So feel free to take this, make it your own. You don't have to do a $50 gift card. You can do a $10 gift card. My suggestion is reach out to some of your own clients. If you know that they own a small business, say, hey, what can I do to help you? I want to support local small businesses. What can I do? And they might give you some ideas on how you can promote their business, and just reach out to your other clients with that. Any questions on that email? All right. Next thing I wanted to
So Connie, let me just ask you a quick, so are they doing any cross marketing back with you? Like, are they posting your stuff on their Facebook page also? Like, are you getting, like, when you have this, are they sharing what's on your page back on their page?
So yeah, so I have a lot of people that will, a lot of these small business owners, most of the people the small business owners I've been working with, I've known them for 8 to 10 years, and they come from my LaTip group, my networking group. So we pass business back and forth. A lot of them are already my clients, so they're always referring me anyway. But I do notice that we are always sharing each other's posts, so they're trying to get my name out there as well. So it really is a win-win situation. It's benefiting everyone.
Good. Thanks.
Sure. All right, so as I mentioned, I've been doing Buffini for the last almost 5 years. And there's 3 things that I focus on. And the biggest thing about this is consistency. We all like to start doing something and it's great, and then we kind of stop doing it. Everything that we're going to do today is going to benefit us in 3 months, and that's when we'll start seeing more business from it. So think about some of these things, calls, notes, and pop-bys. If you've ever heard of Buffini, you know calls, notes, and pop-bys, Stephen. So when you're calling, before we were calling and we were talking to our customers, and then we were saying, okay, great, and if you know anybody thinking about making a move, please refer them to me. I'm not saying that anymore. I'm calling up and I'm saying, hi, how are you? How are you dealing with all the craziness? What's going on in your life? Most of the time, those calls are reverting back to real estate. But the point is, you're just letting them know that you care about them. And that's bringing value to them, and it's really making a difference. Keep something else in mind. Some of the people that you're going to call, you might actually be the only contact, the only interaction they have that day. Your phone call might make a world of difference to you. There's a lot of people that don't have tons of family and friends in their life. So think about that when you're making those calls, because it really does make a difference. Personal notes. So nobody writes personal notes anymore, and that's why it's so important. By writing a personal note, it's handwritten, and again, nobody does it. So it really means a lot to people when they get those personal notes. I've had a lot of people say, well, I never know what to write. Just say, hello, how are you? I'm thinking of you. Happy Mother's Day, happy birthday. I drove through your neighborhood the other day. Your house looks great. You can say anything you want. It's really not about what you're saying. It's just letting them know that you care. And the third thing, which is kind of my favorite, are pop-bys. So in normal times, I would get some simple item just to kind of show them I care. So you could do an ice cream scoop, or you can get them at the dollar store for $1. You can order things on Amazon. There's all different little things you can do. Normally, I would go and put it in a little bag. I'd knock on their door and say, hey, I wanted to drop this off for you. I was thinking about you. Obviously, we're not doing that as much today. So you have the option. You could do the porch pop-bys, take your little gift, leave it on their doorstep, take a picture of it, send them a text message. Hey, I left something for you. I was thinking about you. Or go a little bit further, and a lot of people are getting great results from this, and take a video with the Popeye in your hand and show them that you care. Now, if you're not comfortable, because what I'm finding is everybody has a different fear level. Some people are deathly afraid of the virus. Some people have to be extra cautious because they have underlying conditions. Other people, they're not worried about it at all. So when you are reaching out to people, keep that in mind. What I do is I keep my opinions to myself. I find out where they stand on things. I'm just there to be compassionate. I'm not there to voice my opinion. My opinion doesn't matter. This isn't about me, it's about them. So for the Popeyes, I have a lot of clients that might think, well, she's not supposed to be out and about. So I'm not doing a whole lot of Popeyes right now, but what I am doing is I'm doing things in the mail. So for Mother's Day, I found these things on Amazon. Actually, other agents had told me about them, and they're awesome. So they're little seed packets, the flower seed packs. They come in all different shapes and sizes and colors, $19 for 100. So for Mother's Day, I mailed out 57 personal notes. I just put Happy Mother's Day, Jane, put 2 little seed packs in it, and mailed it off. In my 17 years of business, I received more text, calls, and emails this Mother's Day than probably in 17 years combined from my clients. Thanking me for the seed packs, thanking me for thinking about them, wishing me happy Mother's Day. It was amazing. So I definitely recommend grab these seed packs. I ordered them on Amazon. They only took a week. So if you want to do it next week, order them now. Mother's Day's over, but you could always put them in there and say, happy spring, happy summer. I'm thinking of you. It doesn't matter. So I think this is a great Popeye idea. If you use this and then you need another idea, you could send out little tea packs. In the winter, I had sent out apple cider or hot chocolate packets to a lot of out-of-state clients. So after I do this, I'm thinking maybe I'll get some lemonade packs since spring and summer are here. So there's so many different ideas that you can do. But again, a lot of this is consistency. It's bringing your value to your clients. And if you just keep in contact with your clients consistently, they're going to keep you top of mind. They're going to remember you. And they're definitely going to think about you, when they're ready to make a move. Any questions on any of those things?
I guess I'm going to ask one more. So what do you typically spend on a pop buy? And how many times a year are you doing pop buys for your clients?
So I do Popeyes. So normally, okay,
Right.
right now things are different. Like I said, I'm not really out and about delivering them, but normally I'm doing probably 10 to 20 Popeyes a week. Now, some weeks I'm a little, I don't get as many done and I try to make up for them another week. I'm hitting, so obviously my A+, A's, those clients, the ones that are referring me all the time, I'm trying to get to them once a month, once every other month. My B's and C's, I might not get to them as much. Calls, right now, just go through your entire database, and when you're done, go through it again. But for the Popeyes, yeah, I try to do it as often as I can. What do I spend? Again, you can do something for $1. What's really funny is right before the virus became such a big thing, I had bought hand sanitizer from National Pen, and I had it personalized with my name and Remax, and I was like, oh, this is a cute idea. I don't remember what I spent, but they were pretty cheap. Well, I started giving them out and the virus hit and people were like, oh, this is wonderful. And I'm thinking, I didn't even know about the virus. I just did hand sanitizer. So now I have these little packs. So when I do see clients, will give them a Popeye, and it's got a couple masks and it has the hand sanitizer in it. But I don't spend a lot of money. It's usually $1. And you can go to the dollar store. You can order things on Amazon. I will say, like, certain times of the year, every September, I love mums. So I'll go to Produce Junction. They might be a little more. They might be $2 or $3. But my clients really love them. So you can spend whatever you want to spend, but you don't have to spend a lot of money. And keep something in mind. It is not about the gift you're giving them. It is not about the ice cream scooper or the seed packs. It's all about you staying in contact and letting them know that you care. Because all those unexpected extras, that's what sets you apart from all the other agents that are out there.
So overall, it's as efficient, if not more efficient, than going out and spending a lot of marketing dollars on buying leads and things of that nature. Yes.
So about 4 years ago, I am proud to say I have not given Zillow or any other website a dime. It's a good feeling because the amount of money I was spending on that, I spend less money on this type of marketing. And it's all people, they're past clients who use me again and again and who refer me. So think about it. You get a Zillow lead, they don't know you, you don't know them, you don't have any trust. You meet these people, there's no trust there. Well, when you're getting a phone call that says, hey, Connie, my name is Joe, my brother Tom referred me to you, that relationship already started out with trust. To me, that's the best kind of relationship out there. Mm-hmm. So I still work with online leads. We get them, we work with them, we try to build relationships with them. It's just so much nicer. 95% of my business comes from referrals, and it's absolutely amazing. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does.
Good.
Thanks.
Okay, so now let's get to the free resources. So Brian Buffini, who I personally think is amazing, he has now opened up his website and all these resources to everyone. So you don't have to give Brian Buffini a dime, and you can go on his website and you can get all these free resources for yourself, personally, for your business, and to share with your clients. So if you go to buffiniandcompany.com, you'll come to this first page. Right now, he's doing a 5-circle fit challenge. So if you go to listen now, you can listen to the podcast where he talks about the challenge. If you go down here and click on Access Now, you come to this page. And these are the weeks. So right now we're in week 3. I actually checked today. You can go back to the other weeks. So if you want to join this 5-circle fit challenge, and again, it's free, you can go back and you can start on week 1 if you want. So if you click on Get Engaged and you come to week 3, which is where we're at now, you will see how he focuses on 5 areas of our life: spiritual, family, business, financial, and personal. There are so many great ideas on here. You can do as many or as little as you want, but there's something for everyone. They've got things that you can do with your family. They've got things you can do for your business. So each week he's been recommending a book, and he's offering the e-version of the book. What's really nice, so it's free. You can just click on it, download it. You can print it out if you want. Taking Care of Business, I read it last year. I thought it was a great book, and it's a quick, easy read. You know, it's not a 200-300 page book. It's going to take you a long time. And then he did Acres of Diamonds. So there's something every week. There's new things every week. For financial, last week he talked about reviewing your budget. So all of these things to help you run your business, to help you run your home life. This week he talks about credit card debt, reviewing all of that. So one of my favorite things, because I'm out of shape and I've keep needing to start exercising and I never did it. But here it is right in front of my face. I said, okay, I'm going to do it. So if you click on that Rico's Reps down there under personal, Brian has paid his personal trainer, who trains him and his wife, Beverly, to give us a workout. So it's a new workout every week. There's 4 to 5 exercises on it. There's a little warm up just for stretches. Some of it's cardio. Again, every week is different. I click on it every day, Monday through Friday, and I'm exercising. There's beginner, advanced, and intermediate. So if you haven't been exercising, you can stick with the beginner ones. If you want to pump it up, you can do the advanced exercises. He gives you ideas if you want to pump up even more, and just really get going with it. Again, all of this stuff is free, and it's all right there, right in front of us. A couple other really cool things. Oh, that's what I wanted to go. So I'm going to go back here. So in addition to this 5-circle fit challenge, up here it says my 90-day goals. And this is going to be online as well. I'm going to suggest you print this out, sit down with your pen and this paper. Do not type this, because we know when we write goals, we have to write them out. It's more important and it means more to you. I will tell you, I've been goal setting for a long time. Probably many of you have. When I sat down to do this time, I froze. And I talked to my coach. I says, I don't know what the world's even going to be like in 90 days. She says, put it out of your mind. What do you want in 90 days? What do you want to accomplish? What are you going to do to get there? And I did. I put it out of my mind. I sat down and I wrote this down. So this is a great activity for you to do for yourself. And a great idea is also to get an accountability partner. So call up a friend, call up another agent. If you have a coach, if you want to reach out to me, you can as well. But it's great to have that accountability partner, to just keep an eye on each other and say, hey, are you doing the things that you wanted to do to get to your goal in 90 days? Again, one more great resource. So now, this is a good one. I have not done this, but I heard from a lot of agents who did it that got a great response from their clients. And you can get this on the Buffini website, and it's also included in the package that we'll have online, my 2020 COVID-19 time capsule. So inside are a whole bunch of pages with activities. This one is actually, the one that's included is going to be for kids. They also have an adult version on the website, but I put the kids one here. And there's just all kinds of neat things that a family can do together. They can write things down and they can hold on to this. And from what other agents are telling me, they're getting such a great response from their clients because it's something fun they can do with their family and kind of take their mind off of a little bit of the craziness and work. So, everything we do is always about real estate. So it's nice to have some things that aren't about real estate, things that can take people's minds off of the insanity. All right, so if you click on the free public resources on the Buffini website, you're going to see all these different things that you can do. Watch, listen, download. There's all types of things, how to talk to first-time home buyers, there's social media ideas. There's just an abundance of different things that you can do to help yourself, to help your business, and to help your clients. So definitely take some time. Again, this is all free stuff. It's great. So Brian Buffini, every Tuesday at 1 o'clock, he does a Facebook Live. You can sign up for that for free. If you miss it, you can watch the recorded version later on. Let me tell you about Brian. So if you've never listened to Brian Buffini, I will tell you this. He's extremely positive. So everything he talks about, he's factual, he's intelligent, he knows what's going on with our economy, with real estate in our country, and he's factual, he's intelligent, but he's positive. There is no doom and gloom, and I think that's what we need right now. You know, I think what we all need to do is be spreading positivity to everyone around us, especially our clients. I think a lot of them need that right now instead of watching CNN all day. So another idea is to sign up for his podcasts. So he has some phenomenal podcasts. I'm going to recommend that you check out episode 214. Episode 214 was an interview with Dr. Lawrence Yun. It is about the state of the market right now and what he expects to happen for the rest of the year, how the spring market's getting delayed. Again, it's all factual, it's great information, and it's positive. So another thing you can do, besides just listening to it yourself, share it with your clients. It's really going to make a difference with people who are thinking about moving, about getting them off the fence, because they're going to hear a lot more positive information than what maybe they're hearing from their neighbors. So definitely check out the website, sign up for some of these podcasts. It's great stuff. And let me just add one more thing. Okay. Any questions on the website, the free resources? Everybody understand? Okay. So the last thing I wanted to talk about was being your client's source of information. So if we all remember last month, we talked to our mortgage person and he would tell us something and an hour later it would change. Things have settled down a little bit, but there's still changes. So I'm going to suggest reach out to your title companies and your mortgage companies weekly. Talk to them and find out about those changes. I guarantee you when you're on the phone and you're calling your clients, it's going to revert back to real estate. They're going to ask you what's going on. They're going to ask you, are you showing houses? What's happening with mortgages? It's really good to be up to date and be able to give them information and speak intelligently to them and explain, yes, we are still showing houses. We have safety protocols in place so everyone can go through this transaction in a safe way. I think that's really important to be that voice of understanding, reason, and intelligence to our clients so that if they do have a question, they're not going to ask their neighbor. They're going to call us because they know we have the information. And stay sharp. Now is the time I think everybody should really be staying sharp, to staying focused, and take a class. So RE/MAX has sales on all of their certification classes online. The board has classes, they're like $5 or $10, really cheap. And Brian Buffini is offering the Pathway to Mastery course, half price for $199. If you are a Buffini member already, it's actually free. You can go on the website and you can take the class. I took the class last year and then I hosted it to several agents in our office, or I guess that was earlier this year. And it's just a phenomenal class. It really helps you learning how to run your business like a business, different things you can do with your clients, just to help you build your business. So it really had a lot of good information. So there's a lot of information I talked about today, and sometimes that can be overwhelming. You don't have to do everything. You can pick one thing, focus on that, and be consistent with it so you can bring value to your clients. So, you know, I just put a few things down here that maybe you pick one. Maybe you check out the episode 214, which I really think everybody should do because it was so great. Share it with your sphere. Join the 5 Circle Fit Challenge. Email the time capsule. Do the seed packs. Or do something to support a local small business. So there's so many different activities we can do, but don't let all of it overwhelm you. Pick something. You know, look at this and say, okay, I'm going to do this today, and focus on that. And then if it's tomorrow or next week, you pick another one, that's great. Okay, so what I did, I put my information here. If anyone has any questions about any of the resources we talked about, if anyone wants to know about the CRM that Brian has, so I will tell you right now, the CRM, it's more than a database. You can put your transactions in there, keeps track of your expenses. keeps track of all your expenses. It tells you who to call, when to call, what to say. There's so much more to it than just putting your clients in there, but it's on sale right now for $20 a month. So it's the cheapest it's ever been. If you have a database system you're using and it works, by all means, keep using it. But if you want more information about that, give me a call. And my coach, Coach Aishan, and she is absolutely amazing. She is offering a free coaching call to RE/MAX agents. So if you want, I can put you in touch with her. Just shoot me an email, or if you want any information on the Pathway to Mastery class as well. And I just want to say this. We need to focus on what we can do, not on what we can't do. So pick something and run with it. Any questions?
That was like phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
And I'm sorry if I talk too fast.
You know, Connie, you got a lot of information in and a lot of stuff for people to work on and for people to think about. And, you know, I'm sitting here, great presentation. I'm blown away. And you know, from time to time, I put a tagline on some of our Facebook things or that says hashtag home of the best agents. And oh my God, we are truly the home of the best agents. You did a phenomenal job, and you know I'm excited, proud, and blessed that you and the other agents in our organization are just doing such a great job and knocking it out of the park. So I want to thank you for your presentation and for all of you guys that are on and everybody who's part of the organization. Just you guys are wonderful. I never thought that we would get to this particular point, but thank you very much. Tammy is raising her hand, so let's get me to shut up and let's see what Tammy wants to say. Tammy, you want to go on?
Yeah, I just was, Connie, I'm sorry I didn't get to make it from the beginning, but I was on the phone with a client and it went into overtime. So anyway, can we catch it recorded? I'd love to see what Connie had to say.
We are recording live, and it may actually be on my Facebook page live too. So you may not have to wait for us to upload it to the group page.
It is on your Facebook page, because I did see where it popped up. Like when I was going to log in, I could see where it says Randella's live. So then I can just go there and look for it, right?
Yeah, we're getting fancy. You know, not only do we have great agents giving good content, we're finally figuring out how to do the technology side to get that information out there. And you know, it's open to everybody. But yeah, we will definitely have it available for you if it's on my page. And it'll also be on the Team Preferred private group page. Let's see. And what else do we have in the chat? Great information, Connie. Pick what works. Thanks, Mark. Tina, thanks. Awesome, Connie. Look at all these like thumbs. Everybody, thumbs up for Connie. Yeah, you got to yell. This is Zoom applause. So Zoom applause. So thank you very much. Does anybody have any other questions for you today?
Yeah, I do. Can I, Connie?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey,
So,
Denise.
Connie, hi, sweetheart. Great job. We've known each other for a very, very long time, and I've always watched your business increase, and of course, always been very proud that you've been with the RE/MAX family. With everything that you're doing, just a general question, have you seen any difference, any decline in your business at all since COVID-19, or actually to where you were last year, or are you actually ahead of the game?
So I had an amazing first quarter. It was probably the best first quarter I've ever had in my career. And even the second quarter, because I had so much business under contract already, was still jamming. But I will tell you now, the difference I see is I am not nearly listing or selling as many houses as I would be this time of the year. So I am still taking listings. I'm still working with some buyers, but not to the extent that I would be doing right now. And that's why I think it's so important that I'm just active every single day reaching out to clients, because I know those people, they will buy, they will list. Even if they're not going to do it this month, it might be next month or the month after. If I stay in contact now, they will reach out to me. So, but yeah, I do see a dip. I'm still busy, but I'm not as busy as I would have thought I would have been.
do you find that a lot of the people that would normally be listening now that you've talked to, they're just kind of pushing back a little bit, saying, "Listen, we're going to hold off for a little bit," or I mean, are you having those kind of conversations with folks that you were initially targeting to go on the market during the spring market, or are these just just figure that this is the normal business? I guess
Yeah,
the
there's
business
a
trajectory.
lot of people that have decided, especially if people were thinking about putting their house on the market, if they've got kids and then now they're working from home. Now they're kind of thinking, let's wait a month or so and see what happens. So there's definitely a change. I actually am taking clients out on Friday who were going to list their property before they, obviously into a contingency. And I
Right.
spoke to him the other day. He says, I'm going to buy it non-contingent. He says, I don't want to list my house. He says, as long as we're living here, I don't want people in and out. He says, so we're going to buy a house. Once we move in, he says, then we'll put it on the market. So, everybody's, like I said, everybody's got that different fear level. And, I'm just there. Okay, let's do it your way. These are the options that we have and showing them what they can and can't do. Not everybody can buy a house, not contingent. So that's why I have another family and they're just going to hold off for a little bit, but they'll get there. It's just going to take a little time.
Well, and that's, it's like everything else. It's just that constant communication. And, you work very much like I do. People, I'm like, listen, where I'm at when you need me. We'll touch base periodically, but if you need something, you call me. And they do. They always reach out. I mean, they'll say, well, I know it's not real estate related, but I figure if anybody would know, it would be you.
Yeah.
So, so continue to do your great work. This was a wonderful presentation. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule today to help us.
Thank
And
you.
Anybody, if you don't know Connie, make sure you do get to know Connie, because she is a valuable resource and a wonderful agent in our company. And as Randell said, we have lots of wonderful agents. Pick our brains. That's what we're here for. And we are willing to share whatever information that we have to make you successful. So thanks again, dear. Good job.
Thank you. There is one more thing, and I forgot to mention it. It's really not Buffini related, but in a way it is. So you've all heard of AdWorks. You get a free week free for your listing with Remax, and then you can get other weeks. They also have these packages. So I had tried their zip codes last year, got nothing out of it. But this year, what I just did was you can do this to your sphere. So it's advertising to your sphere. It's just one more touch. Not everybody wants to spend the money, but it is on sale right now. And what I found was, so I started doing it just a couple weeks ago, I'm getting this amazing response. So people are seeing my ad. Now this is people I know. These are my past clients, and they're commenting on it when they see it on Facebook. They're sharing it. They're reaching out and making comments. Hey, Connie, I like your ad. So, I don't know how much it will help. I literally just started it a couple weeks ago. But if you want to spend money on advertising, think about doing that type of advertising to your sphere, the people that already know you and love you.
Well, I'm glad to hear that it's working for you, Connie, because I remember we were talking about this. And it's kind of one of those things where you start seeing stuff that's actually bringing back results. And if you're right, it's part of that whole Buffini thing. It's keeping you in front of your clients, on the AdWorks. So when they go, why should they see shoes or Walmart? Why not see your face? So that's more important. They know you, they love you already. I think I saw Stephen Clyde with his hand up. Do you have your hand up, Stephen? Would you like to go on?
Or you think you're going to keep me quiet for an hour and I'm not going to say anything? Come on.
No, go ahead. We got you. You always have good stuff.
Great job, by the way. I'm going to let you run Tuesday morning meetings from now on, not me. But I wanted to reiterate what Connie said earlier is what you do today is 3 months out from now is your paycheck, right? So don't let it get you bogged down. Inventory's light, but everyone you're talking to now is what's going to pay you in August and September when the market opens back up again. So this is laying those seeds. So stay with it, keep grinding it. And on those mornings when I wake up and I kind of feel, I don't know if down's the right word, but I've had enough of COVID-19 and don't really want to move, right? Popping on one of the podcasts or one of Brian's Facebook Lives gets me going again, right? I drank the Kool-Aid, not quite as much as Connie drank the Kool-Aid, but I've drank the Kool-Aid as well. And listening to those things will get you pumped, right? It'll take everything that's negative you're hearing all day long and give you the positive spin on it to get you motivated to do those things that we need to do. So that you've got a list of buyers to come out of this. And listen, we have to make 12 months worth of commissions by the time this is done in a 5 to 6 month time frame when they open this back up. So you got to lay those seeds so that you come out of this strong and positive and running. So stick with it. And everything that Connie gave you today is the same stuff that we speak about in our mastermind groups. So I wanted to reiterate it. Just grab it. Don't overthink it. Just do Nike and just do it.
There you go.
Good stuff.
Just do it. Anybody else? Any other questions, comments? 3, 2, 1. All right. Well, then I want to thank Connie and everybody who participated today and everybody who joined us. Thank you very much. And I think we had, as you guys said, we had a lot of good information. And we look forward to seeing you on our next coaching call. So, oh, wait a minute. Thanks, guys. Oh, that's a chat from Joanne. Thank you. And we will see you on our next one. I think we have another one sometime tomorrow, and then a Friday wrap up. So go to our Facebook group page. You'll see all of the information that Connie has given us. And nice hair. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. Don't tell anybody.
Did your clippers come in?
No. So thank you guys. The stuff will be on our group page, all the information. Thomasine will be posting that stuff for you. Please use it. And that's it. Thanks a lot. So stay safe, everybody.
Peace out.
Thanks, everyone.
Peace out. There you go.
Have a great day.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And meeting. Great job.